Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another daily dice where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part on this journey with me. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and space with you. Anybody new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience together and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. Should these messages happen to resonate, it would mean so much to me if you're to like, comment, and subscribe below. If you are new here, we do things completely differently here on this channel, so I suggest strapping in, hanging on, and you and I are going to find out together. So that being said, this message found you for a reason today. Let's find out. So Source, this message found my fellow human for a reason. What is it? What would you like them to know? This message found them for a reason. What would you like them to know, Source? Okay, so we've got Aries, the 6th house, and Mercury. Being honest with yourself about where you are. Okay. So I feel like there's this reluctancy to own how far you've come, or maybe how far you haven't come. Not with other people. Okay, this is not about other people. This is about owning where you're at right now on this journey for yourself. Okay, and being honest with yourself rather than saying, well, yeah, I'm only here, but I'm also, like trying to make it sound cooler than it really is. What we forget on the spiritual journey, and really just as humans, what we forget is that life also has periods of regression. It's not always going to be constant progression. It's not going to always be an upward climb. Sometimes there's going to be plateaus, and sometimes there's going to be feeling like we're backpedaling when we are, but it is going to be with a purpose. And I feel like that's what they're saying here, is to be honest about where you're at, and that if you have backpedaled, can you accept that instead of beating yourself up for that, which is way easier said than done. Right? But this is that reminder of coming back to a place of saying, okay, maybe I'm not where I thought or expected I was going to be. And maybe I did fall off the wagon, or maybe I did go backwards, or maybe I stopped doing what was good for me, or maybe I, just gave up, or whatever the situation was. Accepting that, okay? And instead saying, I'm going to start where I am today. And I'm going to start doing the thing again. I'm going to start going in the direction that I want to. I'm going to move forward from here. Because I feel like ultimately, whatever this is that you are not feeling like you're as far on, it is something that you do have a lot of passion for. It is something that you care deeply about. But I also feel like you denying where you're at right now is making it very difficult and challenging to show up and do the thing, whatever it is. Whether that's with your health or at work or with your animals maybe, or with, your something that you care a lot about. And there's this struggle to show up and really be present with it. And so right now, the reason this message found you was because there's a need to be completely open and honest with self and recognizing that it's okay. It's okay that you're not perfect. It's okay that you're not 100 years from now. It's okay that you're not where you expected to be at. It's all okay. Okay? And if you're saying, no, it's not okay, it's not okay. It's that same energy that's actually preventing you from doing what you need to do. Okay, we've got Venus coming out here. Give and receive love. Find value and see beauty. Right? So finding value in the fact that maybe you did backpedal. What's the value in that? You might say nothing, but there is actually value there. And a lot of the value comes from learning from experience. Okay. On the bottom, we have Pisces, intimacy, intuition, and compassion. And the main thing that's standing out right now is the compassion, having that compassion for yourself. We oftentimes get into this belief that we got to beat ourselves up when we're not doing exactly what we think or feel like we should be doing. So we take it out on ourselves and we put ourselves down, and we end up creating a lot more hassle for ourselves than is necessary. So we did have doubt fly in. I mean, it flew in over there. I released the need to know all the answers. Right? And I feel like you're doubting your abilities, and you're doubting yourself, and you're doubting the ability to manifest whatever this is going to bring into your life. So if it's health, you're doubting being able to manifest health in your life, or strength, or fitness, or weight loss, or whatever that is. Resilience even, right? If it's with work, maybe you're doubting being able to overcome a situation with coworkers, or move up, move on, get promoted. If it's with your animals, maybe you doubt being able to keep them safe or keep them happy, and it's this doubt that's taking over right now. And what Source is saying is that it's so vital for you to be honest with yourself about this doubt, vocalize it, but also don't let the doubt be what brings you down. Rather saying, like, I understand that I doubt this situation, but what do I know to be true? I am resilient. I am strong. I am capable. I have the strength to do this because I know I've already done it before. I feel like that's the thing, is reminding yourself you've already done it once. You can do it again. On the bottom, trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Listening to the voice within and trusting that your higher self, your angels, your guides, they're all on it for you. They're all trying to help you with this. But also knowing that sometimes you got to give yourself a pep talk and a motivational talk all in one, right? All right, so there we go. We've got that one and this one, and I'll leave it at that. And we've got on the bottom, deception. Okay, it says you're not seeing the entire picture of a person or situation. It may be purposefully withheld from you, or you may be choosing to look the other way and betray yourself in some way. It's time to gain clarity. And let me turn on the light. It's a little bit dark in here. So the thing is that's what it is. Don't deceive yourself. And I really feel like this is deception of self, and it's okay, right? You're not a terrible person for doing this. This is just something we do as humans. It's something that happens, and a lot of these pictures, they're not all the same, but it's interesting that the eagle came out. You have the brown eagle here and the bald eagle here. So seeing this from a higher perspective is very, very vital to you right now. Potential. You have far more potential than you realize. Don't limit yourself. Be brave and challenge yourself. Tap into your potential, and you'll realize you can do many impossible things and create a wonderful life. So I do feel like you're limiting yourself here with this potential card, reminding yourself that you're capable of creating this. You're capable of doing this. You're capable of putting forth your best effort in regards to this. Yes, self-express and embody the truth, the sun. Now is the time for you to clarify what it is that you're maybe hiding from yourself, right? We have service coming out. I feel good when I can help others. So, and especially with the 6th house here, this could be a being of service to others. Maybe you were helping others and you don't feel like you can help others anymore. Well, are you helping yourself? That's the first question you should ask yourself, because if we're not taking care of ourselves, it's impossible for us to help others, right? So taking care of yourself is so vital, making sure that you're allowing yourself to experience and express what you need to, but also giving voice to this doubt in a way that's constructive, okay? When we say constructive, it's saying hearing out the reasonings that your emotional ego has for feeling like it's not going to work, but then allowing your spirit to come in and basically preach the truth. Learn to listen. Listening is a sign of respect for others. Listening without interrupting and attentively makes the other person feel valued. By listening, you can understand the thoughts and the needs of others and gain more knowledge and insight. So this is about listening to yourself, okay? That's what I was saying, like giving your emotional ego a voice. If you listen and truly listen to what it's saying, it will quiet down. Not letting it run rampant and saying, oh, right, you know what, you're right, we are like that. Just saying, okay, stop. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to tell me exactly what you feel is going on, and let everything come to the surface. I've had these conversations with my emotional ego as well. It seems weird, but it's so helpful. And it really does quiet the ego, because you give the ego exactly what it needs in its space to be heard. I'm listening to you. I understand this is how you feel. But we know that we're listening to spirit. We know that we're listening to source. We know that we're listening to our guides. We know that they've helped us through harder things than this, right? Whatever it is to encourage that side of yourself, and just remind your emotional ego that while you've been in charge this whole time, we've tried it your way and it hasn't worked for us. So we're trusting source now. We're trusting our spirit. Acknowledgement. Wow. I love that. Learn to bless others and recognize your own efforts and accomplishments as well. This will give you a positive mindset and attract more goodness. So you acknowledging this part of yourself and realizing you don't have to beat yourself up, but that it's okay to listen to that part of yourself and give it a voice, and also give it encouragement in a positive way, is going to help you feel more grounded and rooted. And you're going to feel much better showing up and doing the thing, whatever the thing is. I keep hearing that, do the thing. I keep hearing it. So whatever that is, you're going to feel much more secure, and it's going to feel more valuable to you as you show up. Okay? So this is what I see here for you. If you feel like this is your reading, leave the little eagle emoji down below and say, choose to see my own situations from a higher perspective. Knowing that when I'm honest with myself, that helps me take leaps and bounds forward on my journey. And if it resonated, leave me a thumbs up down below, comment, subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find everything you need in the description box below, including how to reach me for a personal reading, as well as how to join as a member here on the channel. With that, I do want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this very powerful message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.